Good morning. So, it is 7:25 a.m. on Wednesday, July 16th, 2025, and we are going to have Corto, right? Now, Corto is especially made for making a cortado. A cortado is a Spanish coffee that's half milk and half espresso, or you could make this into a cappuccino too. But what kind of milk? Well, obviously, in Spain they're drinking cow's milk. But this morning, we're going to have macadamia milk. This is called Milkadamia. It's got a lot of very clever things on the package. It says things like unsweetened, ready for anything. Moo is moot. Very good. Plant-based, non-GMO from raw, never roasted macadamias. And it's got a lot of other cute stuff written on it. But here's the thing that's interesting. A lot of these plant milks have, of course, protein, carbs, fat. And they do add calcium to some of them. But it's not like, for example, having almond milk is not like eating almonds. There's a lot of good nutrition in almonds. Not in almond milk, okay? Oat milk, again, a lot of good nutrition in oats. Not in oat milk. But this macadamia, I was very impressed. It's got 10% of your vitamin D, 25% of your calcium, 10% of vitamin A, 30% of riboflavin, 40% of B12, 10% of zinc. That's pretty impressive. Oh my goodness. I just looked at my oat milk in there, and it pretty much doesn't have hardly anything in it. Okay, this is 40 calories per cup, and it has a little more fat than a lot of the other milks that I drink for the same 40 calories. In other words, that 40 calories can be made up of protein, fat, and carbohydrates, right, in different ratios. Well, this one has 3.5 grams of fat and 1 gram of protein, less than 1 gram of carbohydrate. Most of these plant milks have a gram or less of protein. So the variation is going to be in the carbs and the fat. I'm hoping that because this one has a good amount of fat, that it's going to taste good. So here is the question. Well, first of all, let me taste this, and then I'm going to see if it froths. Very interested in that. And this is your usual, refrigerate after opening, use within 7 to 10 days. Okay. Oh, it's got a very creamy texture. Very creamy. I'm thinking it ought to make a good froth. So I'm going to pour it in here. And I'm going to fill it up to the bottom line. I don't need that much froth, but, why not? What I do with the lid. Okay, how could I misplace it? I have a very small area on the counter here. Seriously? It was under my mug. Okay, I'm gonna pop this back in the fridge. Okay, bear with me. Oh, well, hey, why don't I just get this going while I'm putting it back in the fridge, right? I wanna make sure that you can see that. All right. I'll be right back. Okay. So I know that I like Corto, although I haven't officially put it on my little chart yet. And I will do that this morning. Okay, got it ready. Get out a Corto capsule. Get the machine heating up. Okay. And really this morning, rather than the taste of the coffee, which I know is a good coffee, the question is, does this milk froth? That's the big question, you know? And then, oh, Phyllis. Hey, good morning, Phyllis. Good to see you. Oh, I did not even look at my hair when I got out of bed this morning. I did this. So if anything looks askance, or does it look awry? Or just a mess? Oh, dear me. This did not froth at all. Look at that. Oh, so disappointing. Well, you know what? Okay. All right. So it didn't froth, but okay, I tell you what we do in this kind of situation. I will try it again tomorrow, like give it another try. And I always have to consider, I'm going to go ahead and run this Corto. Well, actually, this is, I'm running it as an espresso, and I've got probably 4 ounces of milk here. Okay, hang on. Hot. Okay, all right. First, I'm gonna, yeah, I've got 2 clean ones this morning. Let me run the Corto as an espresso and give it a taste, and that'll be for my little chart. And then I'm gonna make a decision. Do I feel like it's strong enough that I can pour it into all that milk, and it'll be okay. Now, yeah, so I was gonna say, one always has to consider when a milk doesn't froth, is it just that particular container of milk? I've actually had that happen before. So, but you know what? I'm probably not going to spend money on this another time. This once is enough here. But that's okay. It was pretty expensive if I remember correctly. And you know what? If you know you like something, stick with it. I mean, it's a lot of fun to try new stuff. I really enjoy that. That's why I enjoy trying new Nespresso coffees, even at the risk of not liking them. But, you know, I'll use this up. It's not sort of yucky like that Simple Truth almond milk was that I tried a couple weeks ago. Okay. Okay, so this is Scuro. It's powerful, but it is made to have with milk. Right, I'm gonna do it like this. Okay, so that's about half milk and half espresso. You know, honestly, this is not something I'd want to have every day. Let me, what the heck? Okay. And all that milk in that tiny bit of espresso, and it's still looking on the darker side. So you can tell it's pretty darn strong. Let me get a paper towel here. Oh, here. I've got a cloth. That's better. Okay, so, you know what? I don't know that I really like this. Oh, Fran, hey. Hey, Fran. Good to see you. And Michelle. Wow, we got a lot of people on here this morning. I don't have a whole heck of a lot to say. So I've got some Nespresso Scuro and, oh no, Corto. I've got Corto this morning. And I've got macadamia milk in here. And just to recap, it has a lot more nutrition in it than any of the other plant milks that I've used, which have been, okay, oat, almond, gee whiz, what was it I used the other week? Oh, hemp. Oh, I can't remember the other ones. Oh, cashew. Anyhow, yeah, most people use oat or almond, and this has much more nutrition in it than those. But hey, you know, how much are you using in your coffee? You're not going to get your daily nutrition from like this much milk and a cup of coffee, right? So who cares how much nutrition it has in it? I mean, unless your main beverage of the day is, you know, milk, I mean, you know, plant milk, it doesn't really matter, all right? So you might say, oh yeah, macadamia milk, it has a lot of nutrition, and almond milk or oat milk doesn't. So again, you're not getting most of what you need out of a, you know, couple of ounces of milk. So go ahead and use what tastes good to you. This definitely needs some sweetening. Yeah, I've had less than half a box left, which I'm glad about, because it's not worth what I have to do to the Corto to make it taste good. And you know, sometimes, very often actually, sweetening just kind of dulls down the flavor. So I would like to do that with this. Oh, what time is it? Oh my goodness, I need to get going. I gotta go pick up my son-in-law in a few minutes. Okay, and this is all right, but you know what? I wouldn't know what kind of coffee was in here because it's got all the milk and all the sweetener. Oh, Marilyn, good morning. Oh, and Keitsa, my gosh, there's so many people on this morning. And this morning has to be a short one because I'm in a hurry. And I don't have a whole lot to say this morning. Oh, yeah, Marilyn, thank you, yes. I try to wear different shirts. So, also I'm trying to get out of the t-shirt mode. I don't want to be the t-shirt grandma. You know, I've started buying myself some nice blouses, casual but nice, you know, but then like I don't want to have to wear them if I'm going to get all sweaty or be with the kids and they might get stained. I need to have enough blouses that, you know, I can risk that happening without feeling like, oh, I better just wear a t-shirt. Anyway, it's good like this, but like I said, I wouldn't know what kind of coffee is in there. So on my little rating chart, again, we have a 5 for excellent, a 4 for good, a 3 for medium, a 4 for okay-ish, and a 1 for nope. I'm going to put the, you know, honestly, I'm kind of torn. Should I put this Corto as okay-ish or as nope? I'm going to think on that for a little while because, you know what, I'm going to put it as nope. Usually that's something I just don't like, but in this case, I don't, well, but can it be made acceptable? In which case it would be an okay-ish. I don't know, I'll have to think about it, okay? I don't have the time right now because I gotta go. Oh my gosh, I wish I could stay longer. Have a good day. I'll talk to you later.